Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Tribe UG channel. Robert K. Sakos is your usual suspect. Now, we've just witnessed Manchester United beat up against Fulham by a goal to nil thanks to Lisandro Martinez's effort that was deflected beyond the desired reach of goalkeeper Bernard Leno in the Fulham goal. For me, in summary of the game, I thought it was more to luck to give the credit than effort because either sides did not create chances worthy of winning the game or worthy of a specific goal. Amadou Diallo was on target for the Red Devils, thinking he had doubled their lead shortly before stoppage time, but that goal was cancelled out due to an offside. Overall, I thought United were lacking in both effort and energy just as much as Fulham were on the other end. So it was that kind of game where chances fell far between, nothing really caught your serious attention until that moment of the goal. Lisandro Martinez takes his attempt at goal from long range and it is deflected beyond the reach of Bernard Leno, whose fingertips does tap the ball, but just not doing enough to keep it out. And that ball goes into the back of the net as Manchester United won it by a goal to nil. Quite a brilliant result for Ruben Amorim and his side, one that they really needed, especially as they try to fight their way out of the bottom half of the Premier League table. So that result did complete match day 23 of the Premier League, but in the other earlier results, perhaps as expected, Crystal Palace were again non-performers at home as they lost by 2 goals to 1 against Brentford. I think we did mention this in the preview of that was on Friday that we did. Crystal Palace very good away from home, but at home they tend to struggle. And then Tottenham Hotspurs suffering yet another defeat, losing this time around by 2 goals to 1 against Leicester City. That means they've only managed to pick 1 point in their last 7 Premier League games. Quite a horrible spell or run of games for manager Ange Postecoglou. And you do remember that earlier on in the season or somewhere closer to the halfway mark, Tottenham fans were already demanding for his sack, and it's fair to say that he has not helped himself in recent times, but also, to be fair to him, his team has suffered quite so many injuries that have really hampered their performances. That's on the pitch. Nonetheless, against some opponents, you think they should have done more. It's not been a problem for them to score goals, but it's been a problem for them to defend, conceding on the other end on the other end of the pitch. And then, of course, you do take into consideration the fact that I've had reports that Dominic Solanke could be out for quite a bit and through injury. So all these have hampered them, they've hampered their progress, but nonetheless, they are still in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup where they do see a glimmer of hope of lifting silverware this season, having beaten Liverpool in the first leg by a goal to nil. So we'll wait to see how that turns out. In the other result, Aston Villa did share the spoils with West Ham United in a 1-1 draw that was on Super Sunday. But the Premier League will continue this week, midweek, with the game. That's the game in hand for Liverpool when they do face off with their rivals in Everton in that Merseyside derby. David Moyes just on the back of 2 straight consecutive victories as Everton manager ever since taking on the reins there. So ever since taking the reins back at Goodson Park, he's lost to Aston Villa, I think by goal to nil, did beat up against Tottenham Hotspurs by 3 goals to 2, and then yesterday did beat up against Brighton and Hove Albion by a goal to nil. So clearly David Moyes has tweaked a few things here and there to get his team going, but we do hope that they can carry on with that same pace when they do meet Liverpool on Wednesday in the Merseyside derby. Otherwise, that's it that I had for now. Stay blessed, and if you're new, do not forget to subscribe. If you all do not forget to comment, like, and share so that we can continue to grow. Otherwise, stay blessed and have a wonderful new week ahead, and I'll see you next time.